Welcome to Watch the Dickens. I'm Sandi Toksvig. This is the show where our panellists are tested on the A to Z of culture. That's everything from Ant and Dec to Zippy from Rainbow. Ant and Dec counts. Anyway, with Tim Brooke-Taylor tonight as a comedian who has said he would like to get rid of pointless science, pretentious food and short people. So on tonight's losing team, Rich Hall.
Said any of that.
You never said any of that?
That was Randy Newman. I like short people.
Well, 5 points immediately.
Fine.
And with Dave Gorman tonight is a writer and comedian who stood for election in Kensington and Chelsea as a member for the Teddy Bear Alliance. He only polled 218 votes. Well, it sounds poor, but it's frankly more votes than Gordon Brown got to be Prime Minister. Please welcome Dom Joly. Right, our first round is called the name game. I'm going to ask you a question, and you have to give me as many answers as you can think of. So Tim and Rich, you are up first. Damien Hirst has used 9 different types of creature in his artwork so far. Can you name them?
Well, name them all what they are.
Yeah. I mean, not like they're called Daisy
One's
and
called
Frank.
Henry and...
Yeah.
Sammy the Shark, for
Yeah,
example.
no.
It's a big creature, not necessarily animal.
No, not necessarily animal.
Dragon.
Unicorn.
I love the idea that...
There is a shark, isn't there?
There is a shark, yes. You get a point for shark, yes.
Yeah. Horse. Sheep.
Cow.
No horse. There is a sheep. A cow. Yes, there are many cows.
Pig. Several cows.
No pigs.
Prairie dog.
Are there several...
An American installation, a lot of people don't.
Anybody else?
Used a Brian Sewell yet?
That would be hilarious. In formaldehyde. No.
A deaf rabbit.
Any others? No. Caterpillars, butterflies.
Penguins?
No. Flies, maggots.
A dodo.
That must be quite tricky, doing that. And a human skull.
That's not a creature.
Well, it certainly isn't now. Called Adam and Eve Under the Table. Damien Hirst regularly commands record-breaking sums for his artwork. Wait till the world sees my latest Lego Mona Lisa. I think I've really caught her smile this time. Used a door frame. Right. David Don, back to you. Can you name 9 films that Quentin Tarantino has directed?
Oh, I hope not.
He's only done 2, really, hasn't he? Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs. Those are the only ones.
Oh, very good.
And Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
okay.
See, I've never seen either of them. Is there a volume 2? Because he didn't actually manage to kill Bill.
No, he originally made a film that was so stupendously, egotistically long that I think Harvey Weinstein said the only way we're going to get our money back is make 2 films out of this.
Oh, right.
I think that's the truth.
I always thought...
He did one called... Sorry.
Sorry, Kill Bill was just so we don't have to watch any more Spring Watch.
So that Goodies reunion going well then.
It's like shocking.
No longer a goodie.
Oh, really? Is he a baddie? There was one called something Brown, Gordon Brown.
Jackie Brown.
Jackie Brown,
Jackie
very
Brown.
good.
Jackie Brown.
Got 5.
True Romance.
He didn't
Romance,
direct
no.
that. Did he?
No, you
True
got,
Romance?
no,
Did he not?
you got 5 out of 9.
Rich can come in now.
Yes, Rich?
El Mariachi, is that one?
No, not that one.
Or the...
Oh, Slasher Vampire...
something
Killer.
shot in Mexico.
Something in Mexico.
Grindhouse. That was a recent thing, wasn't it?
Death Proof is part of the Grindhouse double bill. Is that what you
Yeah,
mean?
Grindhouse.
Oh,
There you
right,
go.
I beg your pardon.
I'll have both the Grindhouse double bills.
Okay, you can have that. Right, so we've got, well, I'm going to give you 3 points because you got 5 out of 9. We could have had Death Proof, Sin City were the other ones, 4 Rooms, and a film called My Best Friend's Birthday, which apparently was never released, so I don't know how you'd have known about that. No. It seems silly to me. Tarantino directed the bloodthirsty revenge films Kill Bill 1 and 2, both based on an original idea by Tim Brooke-Taylor. Though, in fact, he wanted Graham Garden to star as Uma Thurman, which is not going to be quite so good. Our next round is called Losing the Plot. Can you name the book, film, song or musical from the much reduced plot that I'm going to give you? So fingers on your buzzers and buzz in when you think you know. Okay, this one is a film. Teenage girl goes with parents to a rubbish holiday camp. Yes?
Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing, absolutely right.
Yes.
Girl falls in love with dance instructor, parents go ballistic, love conquers all and everyone has a dance. There we are. And she was a bit sad. Do you remember Jennifer Graves, the sort of the way frustrates me? After she was in this film, she'd made a lot of money. She thought, fab, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a nose job. And she didn't think it was quite right, so she had another nose job with the money that she'd made from Dirty Dancing. And then she didn't get any more work because nobody recognised her. Absolutely true. Okay, here's another film, fingers on buzzers. Guy splits up with girlfriend and gets depressed. Yes?
Dirty Dancing again.
No, I'd like it to be there. Very good. Mates try to cheer him up by taking him out in LA to get laid. Yes?
Grease?
No?
Finding Nemo.
2 points to Rich.
Escape from LA.
No, he eventually finds a girl he likes. That seems to be...
Swingers.
Swingers, absolutely
Well
right,
done.
Rich.
Well
Very
done.
good. Okay, this one is a book. Indeed, it's one of my favourite books. Boy is expelled from boarding school and heads for New York.
Suppose if you really want to know about it, I should tell you about my shit childhood and all that crap. And to tell you the truth, I really don't want to go into it. First of all, the stuff bores me. In the second place, my parents would have about 2 hemorrhages apiece if they've even found out. It's all about Pincy Prep, which is a boarding school my brother went to where they always showed polo ponies jumping over a fence. As if all you ever did at Pincy was play polo.
Catcher in the Rye.
Yes! Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. Do you know...
Memorized the whole book.
It is a wonderful book. Do you-
Party trick.
He's a recluse now, isn't he, Rich? Does he not
He's
live...
always, yeah, he never gives interviews. He lives in Connecticut.
I think he did actually just recently finally give an interview, and it was rubbish. It's actually true. He did give one interview by some student came and knocked on his door, but it was really dull.
But doesn't she now live with him? I think that she now became...
But then
his-
for her it wasn't dull.
It
But
worked
the
out
interview-
quite well. The actual book is Boy is expelled from boarding school and heads for New York, makes plans to go and live in the wilderness. His little sister wants to run away with him. He changes his mind and decides to go to a new school. Well, hey, spoiled it now if you've
And it
not
also
read
has the word phony in it 487
Yeah,
times.
but you need that as well. Here's another book. Girl gets lost, has a drink and a bit of cake. Everything goes a bit weird. Yes?
Alice in Wonderland.
It is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. And it says at the end here, but it turns out it was just like Series 7 of Dallas, which I quite like. Okay, finally, this one is a musical, all right? Hairy bloke kidnaps girl. Yes?
Have they made a musical about my life?
Is it Brian Blessed, the musical?
Hairy bloke kidnaps girl. Girl gets Stockholm syndrome. The bloke turns out to be a bit of a looker, and it all ends happily ever after. Yes.
The Phantom of the Opera? No,
No.
it's not. No, it's...
Is it ABBA the movie?
Hairy bloke kidnaps girl.
Beauty
Girl-
and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
Excellent.
Absolutely right. Beauty and the Beast is the story of a strange, unpopular man who keeps a young woman prisoner in his home, and surprisingly it's not set in Austria.
Whoa!
Don't. I've just bought a book of Austrian childcare. It's a terrible mistake. Join us in a couple of minutes when our teams will be trying to make sense of our picture clues. Here's one for you at home. Can you find the film character hidden in this montage? Welcome back to What the Dickens. Before the break, I asked if you could find the book character hidden in our picture montage. Anybody know what the answer is?
Joly has it.
Yes, Mr. Joly.
Hannibal Lecter.
It is Hannibal Lecter. Absolutely right. Our next round is called Picture This. We've hidden famous names in picture montages. Can you find them? They may seem easy at first, but I can tell you they will get harder. Tim and Rich, your clues should lead you to a song. Can you tell me which song is hidden in this picture montage? What have you got there?
Cameron? Dave?
Yes, it almost doesn't matter who's...
Oh.
It's what he's doing.
He's on the phone. I don't know.
No? So, where is the wheel?
Yeah,
Where is
that's
it?
what, yeah.
London.
It's in London? And
London Calling.
London Calling by The Clash.
Crazy. This is crazy that has to be the representation of London. Like you couldn't find that at any fair in the world.
What, the...
They have got the Houses of Parliament in there.
Yeah,
as well.
Houses of Parliament.
There's that
I'll
little...
find Dave Cameron at any fair in the world, to be fair.
No, it's just kind of sad that that big Ferris wheel has become representative of London.
What do you think should be representative of London?
Somebody getting stabbed?
Well, there's a cheery thought.
Road rage?
Road rage, yes. Anything else cheery?
Some pissed off guy paying congestion charge? Boris
Did you vote
Johnson?
for Boris? Did you vote for Boris?
I'm not allowed to vote
Lucky you.
because I'm a convict. No, I'm not allowed to vote. I like the man. I like his looks.
There's Boris.
Yeah, he looks like an extra in that Amish film, Witness. Looks like mayoral, good mayoral kind of. He's got a.
You see, that...
He just looks like the last guy you'd elect as mayor.
He just looks wrong, doesn't he?
Yeah. It's like a ballet dancer who couldn't make weight.
The song was London Calling by The Clash. Joe Strummer of The Clash is certainly no longer with us. Although, to be fair, when he was with us, it was marginal. Dave and Dom, this is a song.
okay, no, last time it was David Cameron making a phone call, and the fact that he was David Cameron was completely irrelevant.
Yeah, this, however, is not the case with this
So,
picture.
okay, that is George and... Who
It's
actually?
about nuts.
Yes?
How weird that he knows how to use a mobile phone.
I think he doesn't. That's a walkie-talkie.
How weird that they laugh.
What city is that? I'm going for Hong Kong.
That's Chicago.
Is it?
I think.
I wouldn't worry too much about the actual. It is a
No,
city.
but I just want to know where it is.
Right.
Okay.
So nuts and
Nuts.
name of the man.
Nutsville's city limits.
Nuts city
limits.
Well done.
Is it a worry to you that George Bush is going to go and there's all those great George Bush gags and they'll all have to disappear?
Nah, you just make new ones.
But who do you think it's going to be? Who do you think is going to be the new president?
I think it's going to be John McCain.
Do you? The
Yeah.
French fries man?
The French fries, man? Oh, I wasn't familiar.
Oven chips.
Oven chips.
Purveyor of fine oven chips.
Never underestimate Republicans in America. They're going to figure out a way to get that 73-year-old piece of scar tissue into office. Then we invade Vietnam. You watch.
They invade Mexico. It's gotta be.
Go back and get it right.
Vietnam 2, it's a terrible
Yeah, Vietnam too. This time we're pissed.
Yeah.
Nutbush City Limits was of course performed by Tina Turner, and if you're driving in Nutbush, 25 is the limit. And if you're wearing a tight leather miniskirt, I'm sorry Tina, 25 is definitely the limit. Tim and Rich, this is a book character. Have a quick look there, what have we got? Do you know who that man is?
Of course,
Which
Ian
one?
McEwan.
It is Ian McEwan. So we've got a...
Author.
Front door,
And the name of the man?
Ian McEwan wig.
Dorian, picture of Dorian Gray.
Gray.
The picture of Dorian Gray. It's Dorian Gray. In the picture of Dorian Gray, the debauched protagonist remains youthful and good-looking, while his magical portrait becomes ever more grotesquely ugly and disfigured. A process which explains why there's a picture of a strikingly handsome man in Andrew Lloyd Webber's attic. Dave and Dom, this is a book character.
Oh,
Sounds quite
Leo
good.
Sayer.
Oh, God.
Crikey.
I thought that was his leg looking at it. I didn't realise there was an extra picture.
No.
Leone?
Leone?
Leone Lewis.
Core.
Yes, Core.
Core.
Leone
And who's the
Cor-
man? Who's the man on the right?
Corleone.
Don Corleone.
Don Corleone is exactly right.
See how we got that, but there you go. That's Don McLean.
It is Mr. American Pie, Don McLean. It's Andrea Core from the band The Cores, Leo Sayers, and a spurious... Actually, it looks quite unpleasant, that knee, doesn't it? It doesn't look very nice at all.
Yes.
You do know, I was once threatened by the Danish mafia. I woke up with a mermaid's head in my bed. I say, I think it was a mermaid. It's difficult to tell with just the head. I think they should have left a note. They hadn't really thought it through. But there we are.
He got threatened by the mafia, but he was really, really old guy. Like
Yeah.
way too old.
To really be threatening.
Yeah.